to today's No Cabin Fever today. It's 4 p.m. and as every day we got an interesting talk for you. This time we welcome Prisca Petry from OIO or OIO, I'm not 100% sure. And she will tell us about ShipIt days, how to foster innovation the Atlassian way. And the stage is yours, Prisca.
So hello everyone, my name is Prisca, and I'm going to talk about ShipIt days and how to foster the Atlassian way. I'm an Atlassian consultant based in Mannheim, and my consulting focus is on Jira Service Desk and Confluence. So here you also see my contact details. Trivadis is an Atlassian Platinum Solution Partner Enterprise, and we are also Scaled Agile Partner Bronze. So maybe you have wondered what's the ShipIt and what does it have to do with innovation. So ShipIt is a method similar to hackathons, and it's used at Atlassian to foster the innovation. And today I'm going to tell you how it works and how you can implement it in your own company. So at Atlassian, the ShipIt takes place every quarter and it lasts for 24 hours. And as you all know, Atlassian is a fast-growing, innovative company, and therefore the event grew with the company over the time. What started out with only 14 developers in one location now includes more than 4,000 Atlassians that participate in this event across 20 countries or even more. But the most important thing is that ShipIt is for everyone. So at the beginning, it was only meant for developers, but today really everyone is encouraged to participate in this event. So also non-technical people. I want to answer you the question, what's a ShipIt? So basically everything can be a ShipIt. And here you can find some examples taken from the Atlassian homepage, what they did during their ShipIt events. And one, I think, famous outcome is, for example, Jira Service Desk. So the initial idea for Jira Service Desk was to build a portal to simply create Jira issues. And today it's a fully elaborated product that helps a lot of people to provide services to their customers. But as I mentioned, ShipIt is not only for IT projects, but can include also every non-technical things, from exchanging old light bulbs by new energy efficient ones, or for example, at Atlassian, one coworker had the idea to share his homebrew beer with the company, so he installed new taps in the kitchen to share his beer with everyone. So the core idea of ShipIt is innovation, but also collaboration and teamwork and shaping the company together. So if you like the idea of ShipIt, I can also tell you that the rules to run such an event are very simple, and therefore we did it at Trivadis. But now I want to tell you a little bit more about the rules. So as you can see, it's really simple, and the main point is that ShipIt is for everyone, and you can work on whatever you want. So it's enough if you are excited about one idea and you want to pursue that idea, you can do it. And if you find out you cannot do it by yourself, then you can assemble your crew and find other people that are also interested in this idea and build a team together. The only constraint that is there is that you've only got 24 hours. So that's the only limitation. And you have to try as a team to achieve as much as you can within those 24 hours to finally win the trophy. So there's also a prize to win at the end, but it's not about winning, but growing together and learn. And therefore you should consider some more facts, like you need a culture where it's allowed to fail. Because if you only have 24 hours and you work on something that you like, but maybe you don't succeed during this time, because you never know what will happen along the way. And therefore, the main focus is that you try and you learn, and but also failing is okay. And therefore, Atlassian has the motto, try, fail, iterate, repeat, because ShipIts give you the great opportunity to extend your network and work together with different people from the company and learn from each other. And therefore you find the second point here, collaborate and have fun. So the teamwork and the collaboration is also one core aspect of ShipIt, and you should not forget to enjoy what you're doing. So we took those simple principles and adapted this in Trivadis. And I want to share you some of the insights, what we did, and how you can maybe do it in your company. And so I share some best practices with you. As you can see, we split the time in 2 days. We didn't do it in 24 hours, but on 2 working days, meaning we had 16 hours to work on our projects. And since everyone is always very busy, it's very important to plan the event far in advance. So we sent some calendar blocks about 3 months in advance to everyone, so that they knew on those 2 days they would not be able to work on the daily business or work on other projects, because this time was fully reserved for the ShipIt. So all this things we scheduled for everyone, you can see in yellow on my slide. So we had this calendar blocker, and also due to the current situation, we decided to run the ShipIt remotely, and therefore we needed a little bit more structure for everyone. This meant that we had a kickoff meeting in the morning for everyone, where all the different teams would present their ideas and what they wanted to do. And also to put everyone on the same page for the agenda and what was the plan, and yeah, how when we would come together again. So in the evening, you see another yellow block. We met for a short review to get a feedback, how it went, and everyone would present what they have done so far, and yeah, check on how everything was going. And those blue calendar blocks were team internal meetings. So also in the teams, we structured the day and met in the morning to discuss what work needs to be done and who would be doing what. And yeah, also had regular reviews to see how the work was going. On the second day, we had again feedback. We had again a kickoff meeting in the morning with everyone, and also the time was already quite tight. So we were a lot under time pressure because we wanted to finish our projects. So everyone was really waiting to get work done, because at the end of the day, we would have the ceremony to win the trophy, and therefore there was still a lot of work to do. On the right side, you see a picture of our Confluence page, because you can imagine that if the time is really tight, then you should have some plan in advance what you are going to do. So we collected some ideas and wrote them down on the Confluence page, and everyone was able to present their own ideas and write down what they wanted to do. And there were, of course, other people who were not as creative, and they could join the team and work together with the other people who actually wrote down the idea in the first place. But what was also important is that you should already have some short idea of what the team wanted to achieve during that time and what was the proposal for their work. So this is what we did about 2 weeks prior to the project. And then here you get some idea how to actually win the ShipIt, even though it's not only about winning, but to learn and do something together as a team. And also 2 days are quite short amount of time to do something completely innovative. So you can work on existing technology and try to extend it. But what is very important is that you should always make the customer value clear. So at the end, every team is given about a 7 minutes pitch where they could present their ideas. And then at the end of the day, everyone would vote for the best team to win. What we also did throughout the whole process is to get a feedback. And especially during this situation, we needed a lot of structure and coordination between the different teams. So one feedback was that people really appreciated that we made sure that we finish on time. Also to keep the idea of the time boxing, so everyone would have the same amount of time and no team would work after hours. And we could also ensure that when the work was done, people could spend time with their families and so on. And everyone was so amazed what we were able to achieve within just those 2 days. So we were really surprised of what we were able to do, and we were also excited about all the other ideas and projects. So I think it was a very good experience for everyone to see what we are capable of doing. Especially now in the current situation, we realize that also doing it remotely was not a showstopper, and Corona couldn't even stop us from doing such a great thing together. And as you can see, at the end, everyone was super satisfied with the event, and we had a lot of fun together. And it was a totally great opportunity for us. So there's also something that we learned and what we want to improve for the next time, which is to engage even more colleagues and to spread the idea of innovation and teamwork and collaboration. And in that sense, I also want to encourage you to try it out and to implement such an event in your company. Thanks.
Great. Okay. Thank you very much for this interesting insight. And I think it's a good idea for every company to do something like that. So thank you for today. Tomorrow, we will learn how to organize effective onboarding process in Confluence with Katerina from Stiltsoft. Thank you very much for joining and hope to see you back tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.